Okay. We are online. Yes, we are online. Let me tell you who I am. I'm not gonna tell exactly who I am, but I also gonna tell you exactly who I am. Not by name and what I live, but more what is inside of me. Because my name and where I live is actually not that important. Only for the people that will want to target me, want to eliminate me, or want to kiss me. So I'm gonna tell you who I am. I'm an former Muslim and Salafi. Should I say I'm an ex-Salafi? And I was religious at 2012. So let me write that. 2012. Should we check the Islam in 2012 and how I become religious is a deep is a deep one. There is you cannot I cannot tell you in 2 minutes or 10 minutes and 1 hour. Maybe I can try to talk why I was a Muslim. Also, I shut the door behind me. Also, I can also tell you why I become a Salafi. So it started with the marijuana. Should we check the weed first? Weed. Weed. I live in the Netherlands, so we have the weed culture over here. But I smoked weed when I was 15 years old, younger than 18. And then I stopped with the weed when I was 17. Start of 15 and 17. And then I watched a video. I had a video. It was explaining wheat and the effects. Let me talk about wheat first because let's start by the beginning. And if someone is not interested in talking about wheat, I'm saving myself self first and the people that smoke weed as well because I do not defend people they joined the Islam because he didn't find a girlfriend or he didn't fit in the society. That is what we call nature selection. So I'm not defending people that joined the Islam because he's indoctrinated by their parents. Because their parents is a loser, didn't find a girlfriend or boyfriend or hypocrisy. I will talk about hypocrisy as well because I want to defeat that as well. But I think when you smoke the jonko, the JJ, at an older age, he will defeat hypocrisy. And I will watch that too. Yeah. Let's look into the marijuana and the facts. Shall we look into this? I love ASAP science, but I don't want to include them by talking against the religion. ASAP science, they are already gay. So if you are gay and you talk about religion, they will say to me you are gay. They are gay. They are corrupt. They are not corrupt in my eyes. So that's why I'm avoiding ASAP science. So let's talk. Let me click on this. No, wait. Let's watch together. I didn't prepare anything.
You've probably heard that
I hope the sound is coming. Is the sound coming? Should I watch the stream first? And this is the recording as well, so I think no one is watching at the moment, but in the future the people will watch. Islam and marijuana. Let's talk about that. 2000 and how old I am? This is 17. 2000. I'm 17 years old. So let's go back to 2010. 2010, 12 years back. So I was 15. 15. For 10 months, I was 15 there in that year. Okay, let me check the stream.
marijuana isn't good for kids. But what does that actually mean?
To answer that question, let's take a closer look at the endocannabinoid system.
Marijuana isn't good for kids. But what does that actually mean?
To answer that question, let's take a closer
Okay.
See exactly what it does, what marijuana does to it, and what
the voice is coming. So I'm gonna stop talking. Let's listen to those animations. What does the marijuana leave us?
that does to you.
Spread throughout the brain, the endocannabinoid system is a biological system made up of chemical messengers called endocannabinoids, cellular receptors that communicate with endocannabinoids, and enzymes that break down endocannabinoids after they've delivered their messages.
As endocannabinoids communicate with receptors throughout your body, they create balance and help regulate many body and brain functions, such as helping with memory, coping with stress, pain, and anxiety, and keeping hunger, body temperature, motor coordination, and alertness in balance.
So, when I was 15 years old, okay? When I was 15 years old, I just smoked because my friends smoked. That was something cool. And I don't know. It was just a trend to smoke weed. In 2009 and 2008, 2010, there was a trend to smoke weed. The Jamaican culture come inside us. In the Netherlands, and the Netherlands have weed always. It was always illegal. So you're 15 years old, huh? You're already young. And you are already exploring everything. And everything, if everything is new, everything is really exciting. But if you smoke weed, it's more exciting. The music feels better. The danger feels less dangerous. The food tastes good. Even the sex is much better. Everything is much better. You get a lot of boost of enjoy. So I had a lot of enjoy in 2010 when I was 15 years old. Let's continue watching.
Now let's see what happens when marijuana is introduced into this balancing system. Made from a plant called cannabis, marijuana can be smoked, vaporized, or ingested through food or drink.
Marijuana contains a chemical called tetrahydrocannabinol, also known as THC. Since THC's chemical structure is similar to naturally occurring endocannabinoids, the body allows THC to attach to endocannabinoid receptors in the brain.
When THC enters the body, it overwhelms the endocannabinoid system, attaching to cannabinoid receptors and throwing the body and brain off balance, preventing endocannabinoids in your brain from doing their jobs. Endocannabinoids work like a well-conducted and highly synchronized orchestra, with each one playing at a particular time and place in harmony. When THC is introduced, the precise coordination is lost and thrown off. The endocannabinoids can no longer do their special job. This means your brain will have a harder time.
Well, let me check my mic. I think my mic is giving the because if I mute myself and listen to the video, will that work?
Regulating all of those functions like memory, coping with stress and anxiety, and motor coordination. Plus, when using marijuana, some people may experience fear, anxiety, paranoia, or memory loss.
Laws allowing medical and recreational use of marijuana for adults are becoming more common in some states, though not in others. But as a young person with a still developing brain, marijuana can have a stronger, more harmful effect on you than adults.
In fact, research has shown that young people who chronically use marijuana, especially highly potent marijuana, increase their risk of cognitive and memory damage, serious mental illnesses like depression and psychosis, and addiction to alcohol or other drugs in adulthood.
Learning the facts can help you make healthy decisions. So say yes to a healthy lifestyle and no to underage marijuana use.
To learn more, visit asklistenlearn.org.
So as you saw the video, there was a message for me. I smoked the marijuana and I damaged my brain, and then I left smoking marijuana. So I didn't feel good anymore. I have also brain damage. So in 2012, when I was 17, I become religious. Actually, I'm not that ugly. I'm not that. I do have sexual feelings, really high sexual feelings. It's not because I am going to church or to mosque to find a brainwashed girlfriend or something. Or I had no parents that indoctrinate me. They indoctrinate me, but not that much. I also had an Christian school, but that was not that Christian, you know? Just by little bit by little bit. Really secular. So what happened? I visited the mosque because my parents are Turkish immigrants. They are also immigrants of Turkey. So, but if we immigrate in 1978 or 76, my father was 8 years old when they came to the Netherlands. So I was interested in Islam because Turkey have Islam, right? But that was not the reason actually. The reason was marijuana. And Christianity was not my background. So I just practice, you know, practice the Islam. Am I still on? Yeah. Practice the Islam. Um, like a normal Muslim. Like what is normal in 2012, you know? And Muslims in 2012, no one know, almost no one knows what Islam was in that time. Only maybe people from the university, they know. The common people doesn't know about Islam. Only Muslims know. So if they ask you, are you a Muslim? They say you are a Muslim. They thought it was a culture thing, you know. So Muslim, what means Muslim? I'm a Muslim. I pray 5 times a day. No, that was not even the thing. You know, we are Muslims. We don't eat pork. That's it. When you're a child, when you're older, we marry. We dressed well. Uh, yeah, almost like a Jew. There was, oh yeah, the moon, the Ramadan. You're fasting, and you had after fasting you had we call it in Turkish Şeker Bayramı, and that means sugar party. So we had this culture, and we had also the sacrifice day. So Abraham was sacrificing his son Ismail. Was it Ismail? Yeah, it was Ismail. The son of he had two wives. Not the child of Sarah, but the child of uh, the slave of Sarah. I forgot her name. I forgot her name. It's not. I will tell you later when I find him. We can watch together. Okay, let's watch what will happen with my brain if I smoke the marijuana underage. And I'm listening Islamic things, and in 2000, and so I was in 2012 a Muslim, so I visited the mosque nearby, and that was the mosque Milli Görüş. In the Netherlands you have Milli Görüş, and that is the organization of Erdogan kind of party, brotherhood Muslim, and the Ikhwani Muslimin. Yeah, I know that there was an Ikhwani Muslimin mosque. So there was a Erdogan type mosque, and I learned the Abu Hanifa Islam also. Well, I was more interested in Abu Hanifa Islam, the madhab instead of politics, because I was 17. I was not interested in politics, and the religion of Abu Hanifa is kind of good. If everyone practice Abu Hanifa madhab, they will be good, because I found out that Abu Hanifa just clean the religion in his own way. Okay, and then many Salafi young people came to me, because in 2013 and 14, Saudi Arabia tried to invite people to his own aqidah, because Saudi Arabia have Mohammed ibn Wahhab, and he is one of those Salafi imams. And Salafi is created by Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah. I call him the Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah, that lived near the time before the Ottoman Empire, before, when the Seljuks and Ayyubis still exist. We can look together when Muhammad ibn Taymiyyah was preaching. So it was 2010, 13, and 14, and in the mosque, no other kids was inside the mosque. No, even not Ikhwani Muslims was not in the mosque because they are not religious. They are not religious. But the Salafis, they are religious. They are really religious. The Salafi brothers convinced me to Salafiyah. And I began to start doubting the religion that the Turks had. And they are not talking about politics, huh? They are not talking about Islamic politics. They are not talking about the Ikhwanis. They are talking about the madhab of Abu Hanifa and the misguided people around Muhammad, madhab Abu Hanifa, because the most people following Abu Hanifa are not following actually Abu Hanifa. They are following more Sufism and other kind of stuff things, because Abu Hanifa told his students to evolve, to update the religion when something come to you, when an hadith come to you, when the Islamic knowledge come to you, and you can improve the religion, not improving by your own lust, but with the knowledge that arrived to you. Just change the religion. So if Muhammad is saying something about the religion, but Abu Hanifa just figure it out by someone else, but if that knowledge is coming from Muhammad, when hadith, you can change your religion, because therefore that was Abu Hanifa's speech. But if Muhammad's speech come, you will remove Abu Hanifa's speech and take Muhammad's speech. That is why they call themselves the Salafi, the fourth generation. We take the fourth generation. The Salafi means our parents. The four generations. The first generation. That's what I meant. You can also watch other YouTube channels. They are talking about Salafi. They can explain a lot more. But let's dive in to 2012 and the Salafi community. And we are going, of course, I live in the Netherlands, but we can dive first to UK, because UK was one of those Salafi European countries, and Netherlands and France. That was Abu Khatija. Abu Khatija. Let's watch him. Is that making videos anymore? Yeah, now they are taking Salafis. Yeah, this is so weird. He was Abu Khatija was making Europe Islam, and they are not taking pictures. It was 14 years ago. It was even before I become a Salafi. That's why the Salafis came to me. Let's listen together. I'm gonna mute myself and gonna watch it.
أمره إلى الله.
Oh, this is not Abu Khatija, but this is Abu Hakim Bilal, and this guy had more effect on me than Abu Khatija. I listened to Abu Hakim more than Abu Khatija, but he Abu Hakim Bilal is one of those best student, should I say not student, but friend of Abu Khatija. Yeah. And he's the second, from Europe. So if there is an alim in Europe, Abu Khatija will be the alim, and then Abu Hakim Bilal. Because if you ask for an alim or ulama means two, alim, the Salafi community will say there is a sheikh in Europe. His name is Abu Khatija and Abu Hakim Bilal. This is the Salafi, this is the manhaj of the Salafi. Yeah, they are the true, they are the honest Islam. Let's listen together.
And whosoever there comes to them an admonition from his Lord concerning riba, and he ceases and deceases, then for him is that which salaf. Then for him is that which has passed, and his affair is with Allah. Okay, but what about the sunnah, yakhi? Does the term salaf appear and occur in the sunnah with this meaning that you're using? We say, na'am. The term salaf likewise, ikhwan, occurs in the sunnah of the Messenger of Allah. And that is in that hadith, ikhwan, that is muttafaqun alayh, agreed upon by both al-Imam al-Bukhari and Imam Muslim, when the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam was on his deathbed. And his daughter Fatima radiallahu anha approached the Messenger of Allah and began to cry on the basis of that which she saw from the condition of her father. The Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam turned to her and said, ittaqillaha wasbiri فَإِنَّهُ نِعْمَ السَّلَفُ أَنَا لَكِ. He said, when he saw her crying, he turned to her and said, fear Allah and be patient, for indeed I am a blessed salaf for you. Fear Allah and be patient, for indeed I am a blessed, فَإِنَّهُ نِعْمَ السَّلَفُ أَنَا لَكِ. For indeed I am a blessed salaf for you. So the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam referred to himself as a salaf for his daughter Fatima, and that is the case with every single one of the believers, that the Messenger of Allah was a blessed salaf for every single one of the believers. And therefore, ikhwan, for a person to refer to himself as Salafi is exactly the same as that a person refers to himself as Sunni. A person would not have a problem. Ahlul Sunnah have no problem referring to themselves as Sunni. And all of even those brothers who have a problem with Salafiyah, they would not have a problem saying, I am Sunni. I am a Sunni Muslim. Yakhi, what are you saying when you're saying you're a Sunni Muslim? Are you saying that you are the Sunnah? And if you see me, you see the Sunnah? Or are you saying that my path, my way, my guidance, that which I follow, that which I am attempting to emulate, is the Sunnah of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No doubt the second. Similarly, when a person says, Yahi, I am Salafi, then he is saying likewise that my path, my way, my ascription, my guidance, that which I follow, is the guidance and the path and the way of the Salaf of this ummah, at the head of them the Messenger of Allah and the companions of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Abu Bakr, Uthman, Umar, Ali, and the rest of the companions of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay, let me talk now. If you see how they talk and how they behave, they reach a level of that is what we call akhlaq, discipline and serious. After smoking all the marijuana, the enjoy, the anxiety, and you are young, and you're searching for the haqq, you're searching for God. You need to remember, in 2010, in 2012, you had no TikTok. You doesn't had even WhatsApp. What you had? BlackBerry ping. So you're asking a code from your friends, and then you chat with each other. Ping, BlackBerry. Watch on YouTube. BlackBerry, you ping. I had internet. Because I was doing. I had a computer from I had that from from my dad. I was using Windows XP, and then the Windows 7 came out. You know, for me, and I was still using XP instead of Vista. Yeah, I was listening this. This was one of those videos. This was my first YouTube channels that I subscribed, because the rest was dunya, and I want to praise my Lord, Allah, and that is the Ahl Sunnah. Still, I'm not angry against the Salafi. I am still proud of Abu Hakim Bilal. I am still proud of Abu Khatija. I am still proud of the scholars of the manhaj of Salafi, because they are honest with their religion, and they are isolated from the fitna. That's why they follow the real Islam. The people that see internet philosophy discussions with kuffar, they will they will evolve, and they will change to religion, and they will lose their akhlaq. That's why you see Muhammad hijab losing his religion. He is losing his religion because he's talking with the kuffar, and kuffar say easy things. I'm also a kuffar. I was a Salafi. When I saw a hypocrite between the Salafis, I say immediately, wow, but and this and this. But Muhammad told this, Muhammad told this, Muhammad told this, Muhammad. I check out, Muhammad did the same thing. Wow. If you are a Muslim, you become to sin. You have experience. You have experience as a hypocrite, and you become a Muhammad. Those guys are good. Really good person. Is a really good person. Maybe not, but when we watch videos, when we listen to them, they are honest, good. I do not know about their private life. Is they good with their wife, or husband, or children? I do not know. They are preaching the Islam in an honest way. If you become a Salafi, you will also become an atheist. There is three things in my mind. Or you become a sinner. That's what a man told me before I left Islam. A sinner. Or we become a Salafi. And Salafi, being Salafi is really good, I tell you, on atheist. So I was a sinner till I was 17, and then I become between 18 and 25 a Salafi. Oh, sin. When you are starting sins, not when you are 10 and you are masturbating or something. That's not a sin. I think when I was starting sin, I was 12 years old to 17. Yeah, what? Yes, maybe stealing chips from supermarket. and then become atheist after 2026 until now. I wish I never became a Salafi, but you need to be a Salafi before you can become an atheist. Because if you see the real Islam and then you see discussions with modern Muslims, and atheist people, they will constantly say something bullshit about Islam. They shame for their own religion. You know, Abu Hakim Bilal said, don't shame. Wallahi, don't shame. If someone leaves the religion, Muhammad told us two things: force them to religion or cut them head off. Kill them. I will prove you. I saved this video, and it is Sheikh. What the fuck is this one? Oh, this is reclam.
Americans about Islam.
Oh, this is. Let me skip this. It's just. What the hell is happening? Muslims are propagate their religion. That's not good, man. Skip this. Okay. I was still streaming because I'm not seeing anything on my stream. Okay, let's continue. So, let's continue. Oh, wait, of course, I cannot show my... Wait, I need to change the page. Okay. I have found it. Okay. This is Sheikh Albani. This guy. Let's watch together. Let's watch together. When did I wrote all the books of Sheikh Albani? And Sheikh Albani is a good guy, man. Really good man. He is trying to convince people to not sin, to not throw your money here and there, and don't believe in other religions. The Salafi manhaj is actually cleaning everything up. Wait, they are skeptic, but they are skeptic Salafi. Sheikh Albani. He lived between World War One, World War Two times. You see, he is born in 19 Augustus 1914 and died in 1999. So when I was 6 years old, he died. So what an old man. He have a son. This was a scholar that I followed, Sheikh Albani, Sheikh Abdul Aziz Ibn Baz, Mohammed Al Utaymin, Ahmed bin. I do not know this one, but Sheikh Al Fawzan, that was the scholar in Saudi Arabia. Also, I followed Sheikh Muqbil in Yemen. Also followed Sheikh Hassan al-Banna in Egypt, Al-Qahira, and also learn my Arabic language, but not completely learn the language from Sheikh Raslan and Subk. They are really good scholars. They are really honest about Islam. But they are isolated. They are isolated. Sheikh Albani, my favorite book was Tawassul. He lived in Syria and he is telling the problems in Syria. That's one of, and he is using Tawassul, you know. Fantastic. Okay, let's let him talk because he's dead. He is dead. He cannot correct me. He cannot fight me. We can easily talk about dead people, but that is my right. That is how the United States. I'm not living in the United States, but I'm giving United States as example because the United States is like the Roman Empire in this time. You know, if you talk about a living creature and he is still alive and he cannot defend himself, and if you try to put him in danger, the government will take care of you. But if he is dead, you can talk about him because he will not feel in danger because he's already dead. That's one of those reasons. It's easy to talk about dead people because you have no troubles and he have no troubles. But it's also dishonest because if you talk about Einstein or something or Darwin, he cannot defend anymore because he is dead. He cannot evolve. He cannot change his answers and questions, you know. So that's why let's go back to 2012. There's no WhatsApp. There's WhatsApp actually. Telegram. 2014. Telegram. Telegram was more popular than WhatsApp for me. Oh my god. Now I know why. But I will talk about that later. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Let's watch this first.
الشيخ، هل الصحابة اختلفوا بكفر تارك الصلاة؟
في كفر تارك الصلاة؟ إذا كنت تعني بالكفر هو الردة، لأن الكفر أقسام، هناك كفر قلبي وهناك كفر لفظي وهناك كفر اعتقادي وهناك كفر عملي. فإذا كنت تقصد بسؤالك هل اختلفوا في كفر تارك الصلاة، فإن كنت تعني كفرا بمعنى كفر الاعتقاد الذي يساوي الخروج عن الملة، فليس للصحابة كلام في هذه المسألة على هذا التفصيل. ولكن قد جاء عن الصحابة بأنهم كانوا يرون كفر تارك الصلاة. لا يكفي طالب العلم أن يقف عند رواية فيها لفظة الكفر، سواء كانت مرفوعة إلى النبي أو كانت منسوبة إلى الصحابي أو الصحابة، لأن هذا الكلام أو هذه اللفظة لفظة الكفر تتحمل عدة معاني كما ذكرنا آنفا. فلا جرم أن جماهير العلماء الذين جاءوا من بعض الصحابة ووقفوا على ذلك الأثر الذي أنت تشير إليه، كما وقفوا على الأحاديث التي ذكرت أنا بعضها، مع ذلك قالوا بأن تارك الصلاة له حالتان: إن ترك الصلاة جحدا لها فهو كافر، وإذا مات لا يدفن في مقابر المسلمين. أما إذا تركها مؤمنا بها معترفا بفرضيتها ولكنه خالف أمر الله بها، كما خالف كثيرون من العصاة أوامر الله تبارك وتعالى، مثل الذين يأكلون الربا أضعافا مضاعفة أو دون ذلك، والسارقون والزناة ونحو ذلك، كل هؤلاء مخالفون لأوامر الله عز وجل. مع ذلك فالمسلمون لا يكفرونهم إلا إذا جحدوا شرعية ما هم مخالفون فيه. فإذا كان تارك الصلاة جحد الصلاة فهو كافر بإجماع المسلمين. أما إذا آمن بشرعيتها فهو مؤمن ولا يكفر إلا في حالة واحدة: إذا عرض على النطع تارك الصلاة إذا عرض على النطع أي على السيف وقال له الحاكم المسلم إما أن تصلي وإلا قتلت، فآثر القتل على الصلاة، في هذه الحالة يقتل ردة ولا يدفن في مقابر المسلمين كما قال شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية رحمه الله غيره.
And Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah was one of those Salafi leaders, you know. Let's Ibn Taymiyyah. Let's go to Wikipedia. Oh, that's Turkish. Let's watch together. Yeah? This is Dutch. Let's change it to English. Arabic, English. This is Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah, you know? Lived in 1263. Let's watch the map. You are not seeing it, but I will fix the website first. And okay. So as you can not see, but I will show you. What is he telling you? If someone not pray, he become a kafir, and slowly by slowly, you must kill him or force him to become a Muslim and pray again. You see that? And the new community doesn't accept that, because if you are not a Muslim anymore and you say we will kill you, you are acting hostile. That's why they doesn't tell you. They are not honest. They are not honest with you. I do not care, but they are honest. They say, "Khalas, cut him head off, because he's a kafir. He's doing adultery. He smoked the ganja. He drink the alcohol, and he's talking really bad about Mohammed." But the sheikhs, the scholars, doesn't know where the knowledge is coming from, and they think the knowledge is coming from Satan. He's talking bad about Muhammad because they doesn't know where the knowledge coming from. You know, why is he telling that? Why is he telling that Allah doesn't exist? Why is he telling that Muhammad is a liar? How is that possible? You know. So, and Muhammad ibn Taymiyyah is one of those. You can see it. He lived in 1263. You see? Was Shanna Urfa in Turkey this time. But that was by Damascus, the Mamluks. The Mamluk states. That was in the time of Al-Nasir Mohammed and Salahuddin, you know? And the Mamluks were the Turkish slaves, soldier slaves. It was the empire. Let me zoom in. Here. I think here. Somewhere. Shanova is there. Maybe here. I don't know. It is here. Somewhere here. maybe here. That was Mohammed ibn Sheikh ibn Taymiyyah. So, yeah. Did I remove the website? You know what? I'm gonna share my screen instead. No, I'm gonna use website. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Okay, let's look at where I get the knowledge from in the Netherlands. Yeah, the Salafi al Huda Noor.nl. Let me Google that. That was that is, we call that stichting. Yeah, not that bad, but there is a lot of people. There's a lot of people. They are talking about the manhaj. They're not that bad, but there is a lot of people that are using the religion. That is the website of them. You see that? Stichting Al Huda wa Noor. I can translate. Abu Huraira. Abu Huraira is one of those men that lived with Muhammad. So they are using the knowledge of the Salaf. That people that lived with Muhammad, they are honest with you. They're telling you the religion true, and they're honest. But when you ask them something, they never do it. Yeah. This Anas ibn Malik. Okay. Let me see. This from Bukhari and Muslim. Okay, let's. Okay, that is their website, and their students are. We are not looking to this website because there is this stichting, this organization, invite people to learn the religion. It's actually good to let them learn. Let them learn the religion. They need a religion, so let them learn the Salafi Aqidah manhaj. Is better than anything else. You get it? Because they have the correct Islam. They are indeed really religious. Not anymore. No, they're not anymore. There's no Salafi anymore. But many Salafis change, do another sect, or they become an Ikhwani Muslimin, or they leave the religion. And people that leave the religion is one of me. So let's listen. This is the stichting, but there's also another mosque. They had fight between them because this one is Saudi Arabia Salafis, and this one is independent Salafis. What was it? Let me search first. Think about it. Oh yeah, and Nasiha. This guys, Stichting Al Huda wa Noor, they are hypocrites. They are not really Salafi. They are Salafi, but hypocrites. They are hypocrites, Salafis. So they have the right manhaj, but they use this manhaj for their own belongings, for wives, for keeping their girls away from sexual intercourse, or for having boyfriend. They are one of those men. They didn't find a girlfriend, and they are older than 25, 25, 24, 26. Not 24, 25, 26. They are not attractive, and they want to fuck a virgin. So they are going to this kind of stuff, and they become a Salafi, and they are searching a wife. They have problems, they come to here and try to make friends. That kind of stuff. The real Salafis is this one. But the Stichting Stichting Al Huda wa Noor are better prepared for being skeptic. Al Nasiha is one of the best Salafi brothers and sisters in the entire Netherlands. If you see, I had this too, the Prophet Mohammed, de vrome voorgangers, the Salafi. I had all the knowledge from here. Really? Wait, Oh, I'm not showing the website. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah. And there is a sheikh, and the sheikh's name is Sheikh Bousta, but he live in Tilburg, and this one live in Rotterdam. I'm not telling exactly where. Actually, I do not want to show their face because for their safety reasons. Because there's mad people. And actually, the Salafi people never show their face for safety reasons. That's why Al Huda wa Noor is doing that as well, because they know they are lying. Al Huda wa Noor is therefore hypocrites. They know they are lying. That's why they doesn't show their face, because they don't want to get in troubles. They did the same thing to me. They let me religious, make a lot of promise. They don't care about you. They say only this: I love you because of Allah, but they do not really love you. But this one they love, but they are honest people. So please, if you hate Muslims, leave Al Nasiha alone. Those people are really good. They are really honest religious people. They are not marrying children or something. They are not abusing children, you know. They are following the government of the Netherlands. They're following the rules, but they just want to practice Islam, you know, cleaning body, praying, fasting, that stuff. So that's why I will tell you, please, I'm against violence. I'm against going to people and talk. What were you telling? Why are you telling this? You know, don't do that, please, because the greatest punishment for them is being already Muslim, because they doesn't know they are doing mistakes, you know. They don't, they isolated. Let's listen to him. I'm not hearing anything because they need to fix the mic.
Subhanahu wa ta'ala in dit vers excuseert hij ons ook dat wij hem niet dankbaar kunnen zijn voor alle gunsten. Omdat wij geen eens in staat zijn om die gunsten op te sommen. En als je niet in staat bent om die gunsten op te sommen en bij te houden en op te tellen, dan is het natuurlijk onmogelijk om Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala daarvoor te danken zoals dat hoort.
Yeah, he is talking about a lot of... If I translate him, then you hear shit talking, you know. He is saying, why should we be thankful, you know? And then he's telling, if we are thankful to God, it's not enough because we have not the possibility to count our gifts from God because it's too much. It's so child mentality, you know this. That's why I doesn't want to translate everything.
Hij is vergevensgezind en hij is barmhartig en genadevol. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. 100.000 zich in gehoorzaamheid. De dagen van Shawwal ook in. Waarin hij zegt dat de profeet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam heeft gezegd: Ma min ayyam. Een gebed en dergelijke. Zoals die worden kwijtgescholden.
They are talking about the religion, you know, about praying, about being thankful, that kind of stuff, you know. Let me read this as well. This makes me religious as well. This stuff make me religious. I was 19, 20. You know when the doubts was starting? When I visited Sheikh Raslan and Subk, when I was 24, a lot of doubts. When I was 20, because I didn't masturbate, because Abu Huraira is one of those. Wait, I will tell you. Al-Huda wa Nur, I will show you who is Abu Huraira. Is one of those famous Sahabi. Hey, you see, Abu Huraira is mentioned by Salafis a lot because he is one of the best hadith collectors. First, Aisha, his wife, his child bride, and then Abu Huraira, the man with the cat, because he didn't marry a woman because he was poor. They didn't let him marry because of small legs and poor situations. They called him the father of the pussy. Kind of sad. And he was collecting hadith of Mohammed. And he asked Mohammed, can I masturbate? And he say, no, you can't. It's not allowed. So when you're religious, you cannot masturbate. And in my culture, in my head, I don't know where that came from. Maybe by kickboxing, Muay Thai, of the Olympic culture. Masturbation was bad stuff. You know, when you do it, you will lose energy. Also by the religion, masturbation was haram. So it was for me, don't think about it. I had a lot of wet dreams. I was really all the time horny. I was 20. That horny feelings made me leave the Islam. Really. But I still kept taking wudu, ghusl. I by all every day ghusl. I was starting when I was 21, when I was training a lot to suppress my sexual desires. I become more horny, so I had wet dreams 2 days a day. The sporters have wet dreams. When you're young, between 18 and 25, when you sport a lot and doesn't masturbate, you have a lot of wet dreams. You will see beautiful girls in your dream and you become horny as hell, but you have also a beautiful body. You know? It's good, it's good. That's why I love the Olympic culture. I love people that are doing workouts and Olympic, because your body is becoming beautiful, etc. And I had that sexual feelings. I was really horny. I was even doing the push-ups, spider push-ups, forcing my body completely upstairs. And even I was uh, for 1 year, I was doing push-ups on handstand. Handstand push-ups. So I was really muscular and kind of horny because you have no, you cannot have a girlfriend and you cannot masturbate, so you see wet dreams, and even wet dreams is coming from genes. They tell you that is so stupid, because you know why? Because they have girls, they have wet dreams, and when they have wet dreams, they tell this to their girls. Oh, that's from the genes, from the demons. Don't think about that, forget it. But daddy, it was so evil. Yeah, they make it even worse. But so they make it even worse. If that is the demon and she like it, she will become a sinner. Yeah, it's the religion is nonsense. That's I hate this religion so much. So stupid. So that's why it was bothering me. I was flirting. I become a sexy Salafi boy. Yeah, I was flirting a lot with girls. Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of chance with girls. That was religious. Yeah, I had a lot of chance. So I can. That's bothering me, because I was hot and I was sexy and I was attractive, but I was Muslim. That made it's still giving me a lot of pain in my life. I mean, I'm saying this when I'm streaming, But let's go back to there's emotional reasons, of course. There's a lot. You left the religion because emotional reasons. Okay, I had emotional reason. Why didn't give the Muslim community me 4 wives for my emotional reasons? But brother, yeah, brother, but brother, this time, that's also emotional reasons. They have also emotional reasons, but they are hypocrites. But brother, in this time, you cannot have 4 wives. Give them at least 1 wife. Yeah, brother, we need dunya, brother. They have also emotional reasons. Don't uh, let them say emotional reasons. Yes, it's emotional reasons. I left Islam because of emotional reasons. That is even better to say I left the religion because of emotional reasons, because they can change. Because they can change. Okay, you left the religion because emotional reasons. Okay, here I give you a girl. Here I give you money. Here I give you a position. Here, but they doesn't do it because they want that position as well. They are doing it for girls as well. They are doing it for emotional reasons as well. So they will say, oh, you did it for emotional reasons. Okay, get the fuck out of here, go to hell. That is how the Muslims is today. Muhammad in that time, if someone having troubles with emotional reasons and he have a good position, he will give him. He's a beautiful boy, he will give their daughter, he will give their money, because he don't want to lose good customers, because good customers will give you more followers. If you're a stupid alcoholist, he will beat you. Muhammad was a little bit smart. He know how to deal with people. But those people in this time don't know. They do it just for the money, for the internet, for the super chats and that stuff, for the money. Maybe in the future I will do that too. Not for the money, but I need the support, for warning people. And I think in the future I that doesn't need to warn anymore, because they will become this topic will become common, But still, I want to explain. This my reasons, I do not shame, but some people can say, "Oh, it's because you are a whore." Muslims call me whore, call me dirty. He was dirty. He was horny. That's why you left Islam. Yeah, yeah, that's the reason. Why didn't your girls don't want to do adultery at the young age, and why can they marry only when they're getting older? Why is she is serious when she is about 20 21? You know why? Because their girls are also trying to do adultery and doesn't find a boyfriend, and they say, "Oh, you know what? Let's do it in the Islamic way because I didn't find any boyfriend." And they want to become your wife. You're gonna marry that girl because they didn't find a husband. Mine when I tried to find a wife when I was a Salafi, I was talking about the religion. I accepting this. Do you know about this? Do you know about the ulama? Do you know about Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah? Do you know about Sheikh Albani? Are you reading books? Do you know about book of Tawassul? Do you know about Nawaqid al-Islam? Did you memorize it? Do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this? That was my marriage. I didn't ask money. I didn't ask parents. I just ask a religion. You need to fear Allah. You know. That was my most important thing in my life, the religion. But when I will show you. It's kind of dangerous, showing in a Muslim country, almost like attacking Muslim country. So let me go to Google first. Let me go to map. I visit this village, Subkalahat. There. I was still dirty, I had a girlfriend there. They busted me, motherfuckers. Sorry. Yeah, they busted me, man. I was 24 there, and in the East Mosque. Yeah, I visit there, and there's the brothers you can see on the photo. It was the mosque. There's a Salafi mosque. There's a lot of Russians and people from France, from the Netherlands, from the UK. They're really, really religious. Raining. This mosque, this beautiful mosque, man. They have birds inside. Everything they are doing, chick 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 chick. It's kind of cute. Swear. Yeah, and there's also the famous church in this village, but this one is more famous than the other famous church. This 2022. I was in 2018. Yeah, that was my year. November? No, it was December. After I left. Yeah, this before I came. Sheikh Raslan. Yeah, this is Sheikh Raslan. Oh yeah. Yeah, the guy with the beard and the taqiyya. Takke, sorry. The thing on their head. Yeah, this guy. That's Sheikh Raslan. He is motivating young people to learn Arabic language. Yeah. Yeah. And there's also the famous church, the Virgin something. I don't know. You know, the religious people are virgin, virgin that, you know. That's Abu Khalif Mosque. No, no, no. It was middle in. Church is middle in the city, you know. Mosque was spread over the entire school. But if there's the East Mosque. Here's the East Mosque. Somewhere here must be the church. Oh yeah. You see, the church is small here. You doesn't see it, but it's a really famous church. Yeah, I walked past, and it was great. They don't have pictures because you cannot propagate. Really big, famous church. Damn great. No one is going to that church. It's just museum because of the Muslims. Yeah, bro. There's maktaba. You see, this Russian language. Russians pay. I was living here somewhere with my brothers. Is mosque? I was living here, I think. Here. No. Street. And there was a school. Why is this Russian language? Is it a mosque? And here, yes. You wait. No. Huh? It's really hard to see because you cannot zoom in. Somewhere here I lived. Because this is the mosque, you walk here. And then you go to this place. Oh, this is the school. I was walking past here. So somewhere here, this street. And this is the school where we learned Arabic, I think. Oh, no, that's this shop. Somewhere there. And here I lived. Here, I think this building, maybe this house. Maybe here. I don't know. I think here, this block. I was living here with brothers in one. I was sleeping in the living room. A two-person, and you had also a sleeping room. You had 4 rooms. The living room, the entrance. Someone was sleeping in the entrance, and the living room was sleeping 2-person. There was me and someone, a brother from Aljazair, and 2 other Sudanese brothers that sleeps in his own room. One of those was from Morocco. Only the other one was from Libya. I slept in a living room. The living room was big. In the living room, you had they separated with clothes. It is just the room is it's almost like we made it in the half. We made it in half the living room. So we sleep with the living room. There was 2 men sleeping, and every other room 1 man. So it was a 4-person sleeping in one house. But the rent was really low. The rent was just €1 every month or something. €3. €3 every month. But if you go to the city, Al Qahira, you pay €80 or €40. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, but this is the village. Egypt, bro. Egypt is still not developed. I tell you, man. Yeah, what can we do? No, Egypt is still not developed. It's not developed, bro. What is in the beautiful site? Or New Kahira? Egypt will develop. I hope, man. I hope Egypt will develop. Egypt is one of those beautiful countries. I hope the current president will fix all the corruptions. Yeah, I'm not doing politics, but they have. There's also in this city. I do not know exactly where. I forgot because brothers took me with the bus and bring me here and there. And I met the mosque of Sheikh Hassan al-Banna. That's a great scholar. Sheikh Raslan is not a great scholar, but he is a student of the great scholars. So that was my journey. And when I was in the city, I also flirt with another girl. But she was way too young, I think. She was 16 or 15, you know? And she was living with their parents. No, only with his mother. And she was talking with me. And yeah, they had different. They are different, you know. The Egypt people are different. They are not interested in the Islam. They are not interested in Islam because they know already. I don't know. I think the what I told you before. Some young people have problems in their lives, and they are searching for a spiritual solution. And if they are not finding if they not find it in Europe, they will go to Asia, to Egypt, to another country to search their answer, you know. And I found my answer in Egypt. I saw people was religious because they are in a poor condition. Yeah, they are poor, they cannot think twice. Europeans are much smarter, but there is also problems in Europe. My problem was marijuana, and some people have problems because they have no good parents. You know, you need to understand why people are religious. You need to, if you are a boy and you are 14 and you have an accident with your father, and you will lose your father, you know, you lose your father. It's a great impact, and you will live with your mother. Maybe you had a good connection with your father, and you become religious. I had a friend. Oh, someone's talking to me. Yeah, okay. Do you want to join? Do you want to talk with me? You can talk with me if you want. Yeah, I think Egyptians are different because Egyptians are kind of, I don't know, maybe I was just young. I just like that people, and I just call them different. Everyone is different, you know. Egyptians are different because the others are also different, you know. That was my journey, and I think Egyptians are different because, yeah, because I was there and I was living there with Egyptians, and I'm born in the Netherlands. That's a different country. Dutch people. that's that's why I call them different. You want to talk with me? You can talk with me if you want. I try to explain why I left Islam. Now, not why I left Islam, why I become religious. And if I tell why I become religious, uh, then people will know already why is Islam not the solution for these reasons. I think when someone have a problem with his life, and when you especially are young, you need help, uh, from someone. They can explain. You need to know why you have depression. You need to know because you're a child, and uh, especially I will put the link. If you want to join, I can add you. And if you want to talk with me, you can just come and let's talk together. You can ask me questions. It's easier, but if you ask from the chat, you can do it as well. Yeah, some especially when you are young and you have problems after smoking the marijuana, you feel stress and depression. That's why I became religious. And then I traveled to Egypt when I was 24 for searching for more answers. And I saw that the people are religious because they have their own problems. Many religious people was from Morocco, other Muslim countries. They have no good conditions. They are isolated. Uh, and was let me show you again. I will show you this village. This village, oh wait, I need to show the map first. Yeah, let me show you this village. I was here, and there's a really famous mosque for foreigners to learn the Arabic language from Sheikh Raslan. You can search him on internet, and he will teach you. Now he's not teaching by himself, but he is almost like a cult. He is preaching in Arabic language, but the students around him learn the Arabic language. But he have also their own students learning the religion, how to motivate people to religion, how to motivate their students to let them learn the language, the Arabic language. Yeah, man, this mosque is really beautiful, man. You had birds inside the mosque, so it was connected with the nature. The birds are flying inside the mosque and here and there inside. And there's I learned my religion from those guys. I was also in Salafi. I'm explaining the religion. Can you see the chat? Mm. Journalism and Soklo. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Mohammed himself. I'm going to talk about Muhammad, the Prophet himself. It's nothing to do with. Yeah, there's a lot of. Look, Egyptians are not really religious. So, and many people have doubts in Egypt as well. But those imams have a lot of have a lot of to say, to people, and the other people doesn't know about it. That's why they are religious. They are Muslim. They have no, they cannot. They doesn't speak another language, so they can speak Arabic, and that's it. And in the Arabic dimension, you have only Arabic knowledge. You have of course the English knowledge, but it's just reachable only for rich people and people with success. And poor people are religious. That's what I saw in Egypt. That's why I had more doubts than ever. I didn't know that the poor people was religious and the rich people was unreligious. And in Europe is it different. In Europe is, when you don't have a father and you want a father, you're choosing father as God like Jesus. That will happen. That's why people are religious. And I was online with another YouTube channel. The YouTube channel was EA Dawa. You can watch by yourself. I was the you can see it on my name is Emra Demir, and you can watch their they are live as well. Maybe I join their conversation. But they are really hypocrites, they they trick you, they ask you something, they trick you and they kick you. Yeah, those guys. It doesn't give you the time. It doesn't give you the time to talk. Oh, I doesn't show my screen. Oh, let me show. Yeah, those people are dishonest. Really dishonest. Really dishonest. I think even those people are maybe those people are maybe terrorists, American soldiers. I don't know, maybe bad, maybe white supremacists. I don't know. Maybe they have political reasons to manipulate Muslims. They are Americans and they are Muslim, and they are just Muslim for 1 year, and just for 1 year Muslim, and they are making YouTube videos about Islam. How dare you can make Muslim you're just 1 year Muslim and you make already YouTube videos. There's students and scholars that learning the religion for 10 years, for 4 years, 5 years, and they are not making videos because they fear Allah. They're fearing His own Lord, and they make. But this one is this Islam is so different. This one have philosophy, and they develop the religion with science. They steal everything from science. They steal everything from philosophy, and in the Islam you cannot do music. It's haram. They're doing music. In the Islam, there's haram to make pictures. They are doing pictures. You see, it's pictures, a lot of pictures. And yeah, this one is. I'm gonna join there. I'm gonna join them. I'm gonna end my live stream because I talk a lot. I'm lost already. Let me talk with them. I need to talk with someone, you know. So the next stream, I will talk about the hypocrisy of Mohammed. Why is he preaching honest? Because he was an orphan, and why he was dishonest after he gained power? Because he had power. He was a prophet. You know, everyone is like this. You know, this is a survival skill. When you're poor, when you're a weak man, you are talking kind, and when you're strong, you talk like an evil. But this is not a normal person. If an atheist will do that stuff, I will think that is just a survival skill. He just want to survive the situation. But if a prophet do this, uh, if a prophet will do this and is a messenger from God, it's kind of weird because he's bringing a message. How should we act? You know, he's living in the moment, Muhammad. That's why there's a lot of hypocrisy. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end my stream. I'm really tired to talk to myself. This is my first time. I hope I develop. And if someone want to chat with me, because why is it? Oh, that's a good question. No, why do Islam religion forbid music and picture? It's because can you do you know the story about Cain and Hain? That is Jewish. That is also a Jewish story. Adam had two sons, Cain and Hain. After the murder of his brother, Cain killed Hain. Cain starts to have enjoying start his own community. There's a story about music and dancing around the fire. And the believers was distracted by music, because with music people will dance. When people dance, adultery will start. Girls will shake their body, the sexy stuff. Music is there's also a story. I hear this from Muslims, but I think they copy everything from the Jews. Yeah, there's Jewish stories. Especially if you are Turkish, you are knowing more about Jewish stories than Muslim stories, because we talk about Abraham, Moses. If you go to Turkey and visit Turkey, they have more names like Yaqub, Ismail, Tolga, that stuff. and we learn a lot of Jewish stories, and one of those stories was Iblis came in a human figure to the village to search work and invent music in his free times, because free times the nation of Cain that murdered his brother Cain, the favorite son of Adam, he's they worked and they replaced their prayings with music because of a new man came into their village and start making music, and it was Iblis. The in the Jewish world and the Christian world, we call him the fallen angel. Fallen angel. He was making music and distracting people from praying. If I can even show you why where I had the knowledge from, and I have that from. Wait, let me show you. Let's search together. Is music haram? You have a lot of you have a lot of internet sheikhs. Let's go to the Salafi imams. Well, let's go to Sheikh Albani or Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah, the really authentic scholars. They are just YouTubers. They are working for the government. They, this scholars living at the moment, and they change the religion by time, because the leaders will say, you need to change it because people are leaving the religion, so you need to change religion. And so if you look at is music haram, let's go to really famous. Let me think. Is music haram? Let's go to Salafi. Who the fuck is him? He say, why I am quitting music for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Many people know, but especially people from UK, because there's the Salafi da'wah. There's Abu Khatija and Bilal. Let me switch for Khatija. I'm just adding music. Khatija, music. Okay. He's talking about why is music not permissible in Islam. Abu Khatija is telling and explaining that. Did Manhajul Haq. I also followed Manhajul Haq, and especially Salafi Center Manchester. And about Islam, you see, Salafi Talk. That is Bilal. They are explaining why music is haram, and they will tell the story about Iblis. They came to the village and invent music, and about pictures is more easier to explain. Just tell the story about Abraham is destroying idols and pictures, because people in that time worshipped pictures and idols. And why do you think people is worshipping Zeus? Why do you think people is worshipping Hercules? Because they made idols of him, make him famous. That's why if you go to Salafi YouTube channels, look, if you go let me click here, Salafi Center, you see no pictures of people. Let me see. Yeah, you see no pictures in in these Salafi dimension. No, at all. You don't see face because it's haram for to make themselves famous, making pictures, because they are preaching about Allah and people are making him famous. He want to have he how can I explain that? He tried to praise Allah and people taking picture of him and praising him. His intention is not to get praised by people. His intention is to praise Allah so he get the rewards by Allah. So people remember Allah instead of the sheikh or the scholar or the priest. That's why is idols, pictures, and photographs are haram, because you're making yourself famous. That's why never take knowledge from someone try to make themselves famous. If you talk about Islam, and if you go to AI Dawa, they are doing it for the money. They're doing it for the money, man. They are Americans. How do he know more about Islam than people from Iraq, people from Turkey, people from Morocco, people from Egypt? He's an American. He knows the Islam is wrong. Look at his face. He's an American. He is white. I'm not racist. I'm not telling what Americans. What is 2022? Come on, man. Everyone know the world is circle, round. Everyone knows that we came from monkeys. He even accepted the evolution, and he's telling in the Islam you have evolution. Can you believe that? The uncle of Mohammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when they hear the name, they say that his uncle Ibn Bas, was it? Abbas, sorry, Abbas, told other peoples that the world is on the back of a turtle. And Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah, when I mentioned before, told people that the world is a ball, a circle. But Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah lived in 1260s, and he also benefit knowledge from the West, from the East Europeans, the Bulgarians, the Magyars, the Germans over there, and the Greeks. Because how do I know that? He benefits knowledge from them, because in that time, in 1260s, in that time, we as people thought that the world was circle and was the center of the solar system. Because in the Islam, if you look at to Muhammad Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah, he's explaining that the world is round and was centered. You get it? Just they're always updating the Islam, and they do the same thing. But if you go back to the core of Islam, you will find out that the Muslims are just an old religion. You will find out that Islam is an old religion, and many people, they try to join the Islam. They are old. They have sex frustration. They have something. They want to take your money. They do it for something else. They're not doing it for believing in God. Because if you tell them the real religion, the real Islam, they will tell you, no, I believe in this Islam and that Islam. No one is talking about no one is talking about what is the real Islam. Everyone is telling, I have the real Islam. No one's talking about Sheikh Albani, Sheikh Ibn Taymiyyah. No one's talking about Sheikh Ibn Abbas. No one's talking about Abu Huraira. Everyone is talking about the Quran. Everyone is talking about the Quran. But no one is reading the Quran. You know, let's read the Quran together. I want to stop. I just gonna continue, but I'm gonna continue. I want to continue. Wait, I will show you the Quran. There's a lot of horrible things inside the Quran. Like here, example, Baqarah. Wait, I'm not showing it. If you ask Christians why is pictures forbidden, they will explain the same thing. If they are Protestant, they will tell you that pictures is also forbidden, and pictures is forbidden, and which Jews also will tell pictures is forbidden. Yeah, that was not. If you go to the Quran and you will read the Quran, you will see a lot of crazy stuff over here. Like this, who believes in the unseen? So you need to believe in something that you not see. And Muhammad is forcing people to believe in their revelation. And talking about something which you not can see. We cannot fact check this. We cannot do science. They're talking about guided people and not unguided people. Who are the guided people? Who are the guided people? The people that believe in Muhammad. That's tough. That's why I'm gonna stop streaming because I'm really tired.